and welcome back to another episode of the Common Sense Experience, featured only on the Black Podcasters Network. You can check the show out on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and I'm also looking about Spotify. I saw some shit where you can get your shit on Spotify, so I'm looking at that too. Yeah, so
shit. Let's keep going.
Be on the lookout for that on the Spotify shit. But nonetheless, I'm here with my brothers, Amir, Pete, and Hov. What's going on, fellas?
Mike, check. What is this? What's goody?
What up, mother suckers, man? Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, I may not be in the church, though, but I got a mom who rebukes. See, I better stop fucking with me with this phone shit.
Right. Let them know. Let them know. We got prayer warriors, my nigga. We do have prayer warriors, man. You better chill out.
Prayer warriors!
Chill out, man.
Oh, man.
Tell them chill. Tell them chillax, niggas. Just chill, B. Chill.
It's just words, baby. Sticks and stones, baby.
But yeah, man, fellas, we're here, man. We're back for another episode, man. I'm looking forward to today's fucking show. I got some shit I need to get off my chest, especially about that Quincy Jones shit, man. That kind of
I just read that joint. I just fully read it like just 15 minutes ago.
It's always awesome to see old people not give a fuck. It's always very intriguing.
We have Monique now. We got
putting in pills.
But yo, man, that's the OG you kick it with at the cookout. That's the one who's gonna ask you hit the weed and tell you all the stories, bro.
He gonna run everything straight down.
Over there what y'all smoking on? Back in my day, this ain't nothing. You know what I mean? And then proceed to go on and talk about the shit. That's who you want to talk to.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Quincy Jones on the phone. I don't know about in person though, because people say I kind of look a little bit like Pac, and you know. They about to cut my phone off again. Hey, man, we all know about that, but yeah, man, yeah, that was a great interview, though, man. You know,
it was.
I'm just throwing Jones, Quincy, man. He had a lot of shit to say. Though, man.
Absolutely.
Very candid interview.
Brother.
I guess the question is why now? That's the biggest question.
He's 85. Give a fuck, man. You could die tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why not?
Putting in pills talk. Oh, that is lunchroom.
I like that. Putting in pills, man.
Putting in pills. That's lunchroom at the old folks' home.
Yeah, that's going to be Eminem down when he turns 70.
And you know he got some shit coming up too, Chuck. He got a documentary coming out on Netflix, and he got some shit popping with Oprah too that's supposed to drop. So you know why you say why now? Niggas be like why not?
Yeah, that bitch. I mean, yeah, Oprah. Yeah, God bless Oprah.
No, yes, people love Oprah, bro.
Yeah, Oprah's awesome. I love Oprah. God bless her. Yeah.
Just because you got a fucking lot of money, I don't mean shit.
That cunt.
Fuck out of here.
There you go. That's the guy I know.
Oh man, listen, man. Because we won't be talking about some shit today, though, man. But you know, as always, man, our brothers Pete and Chuck, man, they got to speak their piece. And as always, we start off, man, with our show with Pete, man. What the fuck is grinding your gears, man? What's on your mind, man? Let the people know, man. Let's go.
Yo, I'm pretty sure I done used this for a grinding the gear moment numerous times, but I think I'm going to just keep on doing it until our people hear my fucking voice.
I'm just going to
realize what the fuck is going on. I need all my black folks, all my folks that's not Caucasian to stop sharing stupid shit, because we give the shit light. We give shit light that don't need to be given light. Nefertiti is fucking black, okay? So let's get that out the way right there. So the shit that y'all saw with the fucking the white head, the fucking Elizabeth Taylor showing that's supposed to be Queen Nefertiti and all of that. Mm-hmm. Why did my people share that shit the most, man? I saw that shit on more black folks' page than white folks' page. And it just pisses me off. Not the news, because the news that's what they do. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to do dumb shit like this to make us distract from the real shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing but fucking. Remember them fucking tabloid shits that we all used to like read and watch while our grandmas and moms was in the cashier line at Tops and shit.
Yeah, checking out.
You see Michael Jackson fucking a monkey. You see T.J. Jackson really an alien and shit. Like that
was true.
Rest in peace, Bubbles. Yeah, Quincy Jones, he did that, putting in pills.
More on that later. But since those tabloids is not around anymore, they just turn that shit into CNN. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we share tabloid shit. And if we stop doing that, I swear to God, that shit will be shut down. Because we get shit like, we are the cool people on the fucking planet Earth. Motherfuckers want to be like us until it's time to be us. You know what I'm saying? I'm excuse me with my Paul Mooney on real quick. Everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So stop sharing the bullshit along with the Trump shit, man. Just please, bro. Stop giving the bullshit light. Let's share shit like, what's the latest black folks that became doctors today? Who graduating? You know what I'm saying? Let's give it up for the young folks trying to get it popping for us. I don't know. We can share more shit. We can share black-owned shit. Share the common sense experience. We need to too, goddammit. Fucking white Nefertiti does not need to be shared because white Nefertiti does not fucking exist. That was not Nefertiti, bro. All right? I promise y'all.
No.
This white woman is named Nefertiti. No, man. Like, they gotta stop. They trying to do history over it, but the thing about history is fucking history. You can't change it, no matter how much I change it in the textbooks. We know what the bullshit is. Stop it.
Yeah,
stop sharing the shit. God damn it. Black folks, stop sharing bullshit. Thank you.
Stop putting white Jesus up in your house.
Thank you. Stop doing that.
If I walk in a black person's house and I see a white Jesus, I'm tearing the picture down. Give a fuck. Kick me out. Give a shit.
It's gonna happen.
Word to black Jesus on the wall. Word to black Jesus on the wall.
I'm tearing those pictures down too. If I was a goddamn white Jesus, I'm going to their houses too. Fuck them. And I'm getting a take home plate.
Got to. Best you
get a little box joint.
That's for having to waste your time to go take down the picture. That's what that's for. I gotta go to this motherfucker to take down this picture.
Reparations.
I like that Petty is also a Super Saiyan right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. I agree with that, man. Yeah, Pete all the way, man. Yeah. I shared it. I had a comment, you know what I'm saying, though. Joked about it. So, I'm in the wrong, too. I need to, slow it down a little bit, though. Sometimes, I don't share a lot of stuff, though, but I see it and I just like, all right, put this up just to kind of get people's thoughts or whatever, though. And people say I'm always controversial, I guess.
Hey, man.
I also put, you seen the joint with the Mark Henry joint that I put up? Fuck that. This is Cleopatra. This is also, this is my,
Right. Yeah. Yo,
we gotta start fucking with their history, too, that they're gonna fuck with ours.
And you know what? I'm not mad at that. Sometimes you gotta let the jokes fly. It's the motherfuckers that be sharing the shit and be like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't believe it." Like, bitch, you know what they doing? They trolling you. Like, what the fuck? Like, we know what it is. Anybody, the first man period on earth was fucking black, bro. Like, come on, man. Like they gotta stop. All cultures on this earth, Chinese, Italian, Irish, Australian, original motherfuckers they had dark skin, man. So they be fucking sharing shit like you shot. Like, I can't believe. Like, you can't. Are you serious? Thomas Jefferson fucking mad mates. He has mad kids all over the place and has a statue of him because he's a fucking hero. So are you really shocked that they gonna try to change Queen Nefertiti into Elizabeth Taylor Jr.? Like, come on, man. They gotta stop with the bullshit, yo. Cool, we can get the jokes off, but sharing this shit, oh my God, my people gotta see this. No, our people don't got to see this. Our people need to go see the Black Panther movie. That's all we need to see. Fuck the bullshit. Right. That's all I'm saying.
Indeed.
Don't fall for the hype, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's also speaking of positive stuff. I'll throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? There's something positive out there. It's a 13-year-old girl named Marley Diaz that's trying to get young black girls, especially her being a black girl, to read and stuff like that and get positive images of that. Though, check that out. Her name is Marley Diaz, Diaz.
Marley Diaz. Okay, yeah. That's dope.
Yep. 13 years old and talks like a mature 30-year-old. Well, not these 30-year-olds these days, though, but you know, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know what? My bad. I know we're about to move on, but real quick, you that's positive though. We do gotta share positive shit. But like on top of sharing the bullshit and being distracted by the news, here we got a brother who's named after Malcolm X. Can't even get a Malcolm X the name Malcolm X put on his senior hoodie because it'll promote hate. Of course, I forgot where the school is at. I don't know where it is, but that's the shit we need to be sharing because that's bullshit. Like my man, he about to graduate, and they allowed to put like quotes and nicknames and all of that on the hoodie. And he was named after his people named him after Malcolm X. So it's like Malcolm Xavier or something like that. So that's really a nickname for the nigga. Like Malcolm X that's his name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But of course, he want to give props to where the original came from. But the school won't let him do it because Malcolm X promoted hate, quote unquote. Like word, bro. So now they doing a rally and they fighting to get the school to change the rhetoric and all that shit. That's the shit we need to be sharing, man. That's the people that need to get the right on.
Queens, Pete.
Wow, in Queens, New York, of all places, where I'm pretty sure there are a few Malcolm X boulevards around Queens. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that need to be known. That's just fake news.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy that first name can't be named Malcolm X though, but they can still be named George Washington.
Right.
No Carver.
Yeah. No Carver. No Carver at all. George Washington, who was a slave owner. You can be named after a slave owner, but you can't be named after Malcolm X. Crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
It is crazy.
All right.
Didn't the Capones have a whole reality show at one point in time? If I'm not mistaken.
Who?
I believe so. Being Capone or something like that.
Yeah. Mafia document. Yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, all that shit. But you can't be named after
Mob wives. Right.
All right. Yeah. Cool. All right. Sorry, Chuck. You know what I'm saying. You know how sometimes it gets. We got to your topic though, man. We know you're gonna bring some heat though, Chuck. Man, what's on your mind, brother?
All right, so I'm in a group on Facebook, and somebody posted a screenshot of a Facebook group, and it's called "Christians Against Black Panther Movie Boycott Now." That's fucking interesting.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Yo, I swear, I was trying to pick between what grinding the gear topic I wanted to pick, and that was I was definitely choosing between that and another TV shit. That's Mike, man. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, man.
All right, so I'm like, okay, well, let me look into this a little bit further, because that's, first of all, what the guy was saying in his post was fucking crazy. And this is how you know these motherfuckers are just they're fucking plain stupid, because what they're even saying doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to briefly read the description of the group. It's a private group, so you got to request to join. So it says, "Welcome, my fellow followers of the Lord, our Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you for joining our fight against the sinful movie that is the Black Panther." All right, I'm going to, and then it goes on, Marvel was purchased by Disney. Then it goes to say, where is it? I saw one thing. I was like, wow. Okay, it says, yeah, this year they have gone too far. They are bringing out a movie glorifying the known hate group, the Black Panthers. We will not stand for this. We will boycott, protest, and spread the word of Jesus to these monsters. Oh,
and they had the nerve to say, what if we did a Ku Klux Klan movie? Oh yeah, because that's relatable. That makes sense.
Yeah. But what pissed me off the most was that they misidentified the Black Panthers as a hate group. The Black Panthers were not a hate group
at all.
The Black Panthers was it was created out of necessity because of the shit that Black people were going through.
Not being helped with.
Like who sits there and gets punched in the face? And like who sits there and gets punched in the face without doing shit? You just sitting there and getting punched in the face. But what does the Bible say? Turn the other fucking cheek. So you get punched in the right jaw, you're gonna turn the left and get punched in the left jaw.
Let them get the other side.
I know, right? It's fucking crazy, man. Like, and the group has, let me see, this group has 10,000 fucking members, almost 11,000 members.
Of course.
Every last one of these motherfuckers are idiots. That's 11,000 fucking idiots in one place.
Can I ask a question? Weren't the KKK Christians and the slave masters?
Absolutely.
Weren't they the ones who gave us this false Bible that people follow? So, these are the Christians. Most races are Christian.
They definitely use the Bible to keep you as slaves. Hey, Chuck, listen, man. People in this Facebook group, their parents are brothers and sisters. Like, that's what you gotta understand. Like, everybody's fucking related. Everybody fucked everybody in the family. Because y'all dumb fucks don't really understand. Black Panther isn't new, my nigga. Stan Lee is damn near 100 years old. Black Panther been around for years. My father had the comic books back in the days, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like motherfuckers have nothing better to do than to start some bullshit. Like, where is the logic behind the views? That's the thing. I would rather have a conversation with these motherfuckers just to see where the logic is coming from.
Do you know Black Panther is an animal?
It's just going to sound like a Trump rally.
Yeah.
That's all.
It is an animal. Like a Trump rally.
Black Panther is a fucking animal.
It's in the jungle. Definitely in the jungle.
Yeah, man,
you stupid fucks.
Definitely in the jungle.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with it. Black Panther started motherfucking the Black Panther Party, which it doesn't say party. It says Black Panther. Started in Oakland. In California, motherfucker.
And don't
this
get
is
mad.
in Africa.
Don't get mad at us.
I don't remember the Black Panthers being in Africa.
A white dude made him. Don't get mad at us. Get mad at your own people.
Right. What's his name? Stan Lee?
Stan Lee. Shout out to
actually, I think it was a black person who was on the staff who came up with it, though, and Stan Lee, of course he gets,
ran with it.
Same thing as the internet.
Pretty much. Same thing as a cell phone, same thing as music, same thing as fashion, same thing as fucking math, same thing as irrigation. Like, it all comes from, you know what it is.
But, I mean, Chuck,
this is crazy, man.
It's frustration. It's frustration. I know it is, though, but it's like, you can't.
You gotta notice. I mean, you gotta. I mean, they think about it. They're not. The group is not making an impact whatsoever. Like, this movie is about to grow so much fucking. It already has.
And all of them are sold out, right?
Yeah, that shit is sold out, bro. You
all
ain't seen that
openings,
shit. You got tickets already.
Opening weekend is a wrap. Like, we gonna try to see it Saturday morning after.
Can I ask you a question? If a movie in America is sold out nationwide, right? And this is America, where we're only 13%. That means probably most of the tickets are probably bought by white people. Actually, am I right or wrong?
I believe you're correct.
That's a good assessment.
If a movie does 150 million its first day, that ain't just niggas going out to see the movie, baby.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
You know what?
So they're white people.
Yeah.
It's your own.
Comic-Con gonna be crazy this year.
These are the offspring of the people who bought the NWA albums and then broke the CDs thinking they were doing something. Listen, motherfuckers, y'all already purchased the album, so the money is coming to us. So even if y'all rip the tickets up, fuck it, we're gonna buy all the tickets and rip them up. They still made a profit off y'all dumb fuck.
Good.
Good looking out.
Good. Thank you. Ryan Coogler thanks you.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is what it is. I mean, it's fun. This is fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to see it. But I love it. I love people showing who they are. It's crazy, man. Barack Obama's presidency really pissed y'all off, didn't it?
We need a positive.
A guy who did nothing for us, though, but just the fact that if I mention Barack Obama, y'all just turn at the and you see who they really are. Oh man, I love it. I love every fucking moment of it. Every stinking fucking moment of it. Love it.
Got a bask in the happiness.
Yeah, Amir, you ended my grinding the gear segment with a positive shit, so I'm gonna end Chuck shit with some positive shit. Shout out to the Black Panther movie being basically made in Atlanta. And since it was basically made in Atlanta, I think the economy boosted like 90-something%. Something crazy. Like the whole economic value, all that mathematician shit to make the city better, got better because of the Black Panther movie. So shout out to that shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
I also want to give the caveat as well, too, though, before I get into the topics, though, man. The work that the brother Wesley Snipes tried to do and also getting the movie done, and they didn't allow him to do. Even though Wesley Snipes, said some things about black women that I do disagree with. You know what I'm saying? No, not that probably comes from his own hate of his own self and his own, whatever those issues, though. But let's give that brother his props too, though. He was a brother that was really trying to push for that movie, though, and also. So I'm loving the Black Panther movie. I don't want to, no Black Panther slander right now. Mm-hmm. He was, the first real black superhero in Blade.
That was the Blade.
Right,
Blade, yeah.
Trilogy, right?
That's the shit.
Trinity, right? So that's a trilogy.
Blade was the shit that brought them back, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's how they got the money.
They all rebounded off of
other Marvel movies.
It was dying.
Blade shit was that Blade shit. Yeah. It was
that wheel again.
So hey, but they still try to take more money from him. And all the money he gave, doing his role, they still try to fuck him over though. But that's another story for another day though, man. Shout out to Black Panther movie though and everybody involved, man. So no Black Panther slander. Not on the show.
Won't get that here.
No. All right, though,
join the group for that.
Let's get before we get this is a topic as well though. Let's get petty. Normally we do the sports topics last, but we're getting into some other sports, talk later on though, but we gotta start off with the major one. How about the motherfucking Eagles, nigga?
Philly, where I am from.
Yo, that shit was awesome. Tom Brady, you fucking faggot. He didn't even shake the guy's hand, man. Left off the field and shake Nick Foles' hand, man.
That fucking killed me. If it was Cam Newton, we'd have been all over that shit.
Right.
Nobody wants to talk about that shit. Okay, coach.
Right. He said, okay, coach.
Okay.
You got it. It's your play. It's your playbook. You got it.
You got it.
Yeah, man. We see the game, though, man. But, man, listen, they won. He lost to a backup and twice to Sling Blade. Tom Brady. And it's awesome. It's awesome feeling. What do y'all kind of y'all thoughts just on the game itself, man? How was y'all feelings, man?
Shout out to Steve Means Jr. Shout out to Corey fucking Graham, 2 Buffalo natives that got another fucking ring with the Philly Eagles, man. We gonna say it because the Buffalo News ain't gonna mention it if it ain't Gronkowski. But shout out to Miss Claudine Ewing of Channel 2 News who actually did a story on it to let it be known what's going on. You know what I mean? That's
Claudine Ewing, right?
Anyway. Yeah. Shout out to her, man. She did an expose. She did a piece on both them boys. Both them boys came from the Fruit Belt Football League. Both them boys from the hood. Both them boys made it out and did something positive, man, and that's a beautiful thing. Shout out to Philly, but I gotta give props to my hometown because them boys definitely put on for our city.
Yeah, man. So, they did a major thing though, man. And also give a major shout out to Frank Reich, man. Who deserves it more, man? For a Super Bowl, should have started in the Super Bowl in which he helped us the greatest comeback in playoff history. Should have never put Jim Kelly back in. They kept trying to make that motherfucker that dude, which he wasn't when it was time. But yeah, man, that was great to see though, man. And Yeah, man. New England, man.
Anybody
Y'all
from
lost,
Buffalo with
y'all
a
lost
ring.
to 3 backup quarterbacks, man. Nick Foles, Frank Reich, and Doug Peterson. Congratulations.
Right.
Congratulations,
Right.
you played yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely in order.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. So, what did y'all think about the performance? JT's the performance and Prince tribute.
Okay. Anybody want to go first? I definitely got some shit to say.
Yeah,
so
no, you go
anybody want to go first?
No, you go ahead, man.
You got it, man.
Look, man. The corny shit, you know what the corny shit about me, the corny shit to me is, I hate when people pass away and then motherfuckers that ain't really get along with them or ain't really have a relationship with them got something to say. Like, my motherfuckers don't know. There was a beef between Prince and fucking Justin Timberlake when he got
love sounds, yeah.
Yeah, Future Sex Love Sounds was definitely a diss out. It was a song with him, Timberland, and Nelly Furtado, and he had like a little, he had some bars for Prince, like, you know, sexy back, blah blah blah. You wasn't there. Like, you gotta check it. I remember this shit, man. It's just like, word, my nigga, word, because you're in Minnesota, you want to take the whole town purple and shit. Prince ain't fuck with you. You know what I mean? I fuck with Justin Timberlake music. I ain't gonna front. You know, I know it's culture appropriation, but shit, it sounded good. Yeah, some joint. It's just corny as fuck. It looked lazy. You trying to have, you know, Bruno Mars did it the last 2 years, and he killed it. So anything after Bruno Mars, if you can't top that, leave it the fuck alone. All he did was run through his hits and sing the hook and let the background singers do their thing. You know what I mean? It really wasn't much of a fucking show, in my opinion, that Justin Timberlake could have put on. And is it me, or does he look like he's 42 instead of 37, 35? I don't fucking know. But the whole thing with the whole Prince tribute was whack to me. First of all, Prince in his shit told his people before he died, I don't want no tributes. I don't want none of that shit. So you're not respecting the man's wishes, number one. And number two, he had no relationship with you, bro. He didn't fuck with you. And you didn't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So what was the point of that? That was corny to me. I hated it. I went outside to smoke an L. That was my halftime break. I didn't even watch it.
Hey, cool.
That shit was whack. I saw the highlights.
I didn't pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, it was trash, bro.
I think it pointed out that they was doing it, and it was done good as far as the visual of it, though. But then when you get to the fact that Justin Timberlake and Prince didn't really fuck with him. Justin Timberlake really didn't fuck with Prince after he realized that Prince was like, nah, nigga, no, I don't really, no. Justin Timberlake started getting on his petty. Matter of fact, I think at one award show he lowered the mic.
Yep.
No, that stuff. Yep. Try to mock Prince though, and you know, I don't know. I don't know Justin Timberlake personally though, but I think Prince. I believe Prince would whip Justin Timberlake's ass. I'm just me. I don't
blouses.
I don't see Justin Timberlake having them hands, but yeah, man, it was. When you get down to that, it's like, Jesus, man. You know, you know, I don't know anybody else. You know, like you said, he didn't want a tribute, so it's like, no matter how we feel, it's like, respect the man's wishes, especially after y'all killed him. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Your phone gonna go wrapped up again.
Go on phone. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. What are your thoughts on that, man? Y'all fuck with it or?
Nah.
Nah. I think Chuck's still kneeling, man. He ain't even watch the Super Bowl, man.
I ain't watch the Super Bowl. I just only thing I just knew I wanted the Patriots to fucking lose, but I didn't even when I didn't even watch it. I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
All right, just before I get right to the top, just real quick. And Pete, you know what I'm saying? Is this the end of the Bill Belichick New England era? Is that it? Is Bill Belichick done?
It's definitely over.
Yeah.
That's why they made. That's why they gave Josh McDaniels that bag. He's going to go coast to coast. But after that shit, Robert Kraft was like, "Look here, man. I'm gonna offer you this bag and a word that you next in line. So just stay here. And he did that. And I think Bill Belichick. I think if this is not his last year, next 2019 will be his last year.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if something happened right before the draft. Like, yo, Bill Belichick quit. I really will not be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Especially after the Jim Garoppolo. He didn't want to get rid of Garoppolo. And now, speaking, I know it's going to piss Chuck. This is going to piss Chuck off even more. But just see fucking the 49ers that made Garoppolo the most highest paid quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And he's 7-0. And all his stats are similar to somebody they wouldn't let back into the league because he was known for niggas that was getting killed by police. God damn it. Yeah.
I seen that shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And you know what? They know what the fuck they're doing because I saw it it came up on the TV and it had a side-by-side comparison of the stats.
Of course.
And at the bottom ticker, it said, Garoppolo, the highest paid player in NFL history. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. You trying to be, come on, man. Like, bro, that shit is crazy, B. But then we're conspiracy theorists, though, when we bring this shit up. Man, fuck out of here, man.
They gonna hear us.
Right? Oh, man.
It's trash, man. That shit was,
that was like a smack in the face. I mean, that's what that was. That was like they pissed in your coffee. Like that's what that was. Like, look, motherfuckers. Not only are we not hiring Kaepernick, we're gonna pay this Garoppolo motherfucker the most money any player in NFL history has been paid. How's that? That's what the fuck they did. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Man.
I think Chuck is gonna feel about the NFL, about how he feels about the Grammys. He has an NFL contract. He's a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I remember when they said bitch ass nigga, I'm like, whoa, all the holistic shit went out the window. Ain't no herbs, ain't no tea.
Let the clip fly, man. Let the clip fly.
Damn.
Jeez,
Speaking. Let's get into the first topic of people letting the clips fly. Quincy Jones.
Good segue, King.
Putting in pills, baby.
I'm working on my segues. We're Moxie people.
Quincy Jones
recently had an interview, man, and obviously the sensationalized aspect of the interview was highlighted. Obviously him talking about Michael Jackson being greedy, and I mean, we know about the music business is shady though, so I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson delved into some shady deals. I mean, he was honest, like with Paul McCartney, like shit. Oh, really? All right, but the Beatles had catalog and stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. He said, all right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, and took his shit though. But fuck him.
He's a Jackson.
Yeah, Jack move.
Yep.
But obviously they talked about him being greedy and then all that stuff though. And then obviously one of the more highlighted things though was the fact that Marlon Brando, alluded to the fact that Marlon Brando fucked James Baldwin, which James Baldwin everybody knows was gay, and Richard Pryor, who admitted that he was bisexual.
Yep.
Yeah, he did it. Marvin Gaye, which
what's going on there?
Well, yeah, that's.
Wait.
Yeah, man. Little homosexual healing.
Wait. Time out. Really quick. Come on.
Hey, we still
Amir, hold
music.
on. Really quick, my bad. Really quick. So, and I this is news to me. So, Richard Pryor admitted he was bisexual.
Yeah, that's pretty well now. That's pretty well.
Yeah, that's common knowledge.
Oh, have you seen? I mean, love the guy, but have you seen Paul Mooney? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney, yeah. Yeah.
Paul Mooney's a little sweet.
Yeah, he does.
Not surprising. I think Richard Pryor at a roast was talking about that shit.
He was.
Paul Mooney. So yeah, it's not surprising.
Yeah, my mind didn't catch it, but yeah, that's news to me. So.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Okay. Right, cool.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta realize the 70s and the 70s and shit. That coke, that drugs was
Studio
different,
54, baby.
Yeah. Coke, it was coke, all that shrooms and shit, and
shrooms, acid, lube, the Quaaludes.
Like, he's been on a lot of drugs, and he's never been called gay.
Who?
So that shit's just in you.
Who?
DMX.
Who you said?
He's done every drug.
Oh shit.
He's never been gay.
Oh. I said
he does some crazy shit. Never been put in ass that I heard of. So,
that we know of. That we know of. I mean,
that we know of. That's true. That's fair enough. But I've never heard of it.
My bad. I still don't hear the name.
No, he said DMX.
And Patti LaBelle, in one of her interviews, had talked about, the fact that, and we all knew that Luther Vandross was gay, though, but being that was one of his homegirls, so to speak, it just seems kind of fucked. It just seems kind of fucked up. So I guess, all right, I guess my question is, as I get into it, though, is it fair or foul to y'all how they outed their friends and colleagues? And just kind of your other thoughts on the Quincy Jones interview itself. I'll start with Pete, kind of brought it to my attention, though, and then Chuck, and then Hov, you give your opinion on it as well.
So, I think the only reason why we ask the question, is it fair or foul, is because they famous people. These are old heads. Old heads do this shit all the time. You know what I mean? Like this is when people get older. They done live life. They done been through some things. They have no fucking filter. So this is not new. So my thing is just like, it's just the OG being the OG. And if you ask them a question, they gonna give you the fucking answer, whether you want it or not. You ask the question, they gonna give you the answer. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I wouldn't really say it's fair. I wouldn't really say it's fair or foul. It's just old heads being old heads. You know what I mean? Times before my great grandma had so many stories about my grandmother that she could tell me. I'm like, I'm 15 and grandma was married twice. I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like I didn't. She didn't know. That's just what it is. But to dive a little bit more in the Quincy Jones interview, he said some shit, man, and some shit that, as a person who be in the circles that he be in, even though he's 85, they still be in trouble for saying the shit he said. Like, I brought up. Dude asked the question. You hang out in these elite social circles, and doing good has always been important to you. But are you seeing as much concern for the poor as you like from the ultra rich? No, said Quincy. The rich aren't doing enough. They don't fucking care. I came from the streets, and I care about these kids who don't have enough because I feel I'm one of them. These other people don't know what it feels like to be poor, so they don't care. Where's the lie? You know what I'm saying? And he said some real shit. When the conversation turns into money, God leaves the room. And I'm like, oh shit, that's a you don't drop some gems. Like I know we letting the jokes fly and everything like this, but he dropping on some gems. Like, he do ask the question, are we in a better place as a country than we were when we started doing humanitarian work 50 years ago? No, we're worse than it's ever been. That's why we're seeing people try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Racism, feminism. God is pushing the bad in our face to make people fight back. So on top of the wild shit he was saying about Richard Pryor and everything else like that, he was really giving us some gems, man. And to me, this interview was ill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of glad he didn't really go off on Bill Cosby, because the dude wanted him to elaborate more on Bill Cosby, because he's talking shit about Harvey Weinstein, Brett Ratner, and it seemed like dude kind of like brushed the Harvey Weinstein shit off to get more to Bill Cosby. Because he's like, nah, nigga, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. We need to talk about that. And I feel him on that, because it's like, Bill Cosby ain't the fucking issue. He might have been part of the problem, but it's a much bigger issue than fucking Bill Cosby. So I appreciate the interview. Me being a young man who don't know what the fuck is going on in this world, and is trying to learn this shit, and is trying to be more intellectual and look up on more shit, I appreciate an old head like him, being real, being truth, spitting his truth. I wasn't mad at it at all.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. He definitely dropped some gems, man. Other than this is the sensationalism of, who he was outing or who he was talking about or whatever, though. As far as, what I'm saying, over the social issues, he really attacked them very eloquently. Chuck, what's your thoughts, man?
Well, I didn't get a chance to watch the interview, so I can't, and I won't say much. But it sounded like
it was a written joint
from y'all perspective.
Yeah, I sent the link. Read it. I put the link in our group chat. When you get a chance, check it out. It wasn't on TV.
You send it to him because I got it on my joint now. I could send it to him.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It just sounded like from the sound of it, like your boy, like he was like it wasn't all about him just saying, well, Michael Jackson did this X, Y, and Z, and so I don't know. I think I said it before we hit the recording. It's like, why though? Like why? Like, what I'm saying? They like this. Now there's going to be people who are no longer going to fuck with some of these artists' music with the information that he released. Like, because some people are like loyal to a particular person, but then they're more loyal to a particular philosophy or ideology. Like they believe one thing, and if this person that they looked up to their entire life, they love their fucking music, but then they find out this nigga was doing some crazy shit on the back end, they gonna stop listening to their fucking music, right? So I think he did. I think if he didn't do it like there's an equilibrium, like he talked about all the woes but not the good shit, I think he did damage to some of these people's legacies. Just in my opinion.
Just to piggyback over what Chuck real quick. I know y'all boys when they get in. I know Chuck ain't read the whole thing. You gotta read the whole thing, bro. Like he did say some shit about Michael Jackson, but he still gave him his props. Like niggas ain't gonna stop listening to Michael Jackson. But I do appreciate him being real about the Beatles and being real about U2. You know what I mean? Like everybody put the Beatles on a fucking pedestal. I'm not saying they were trash like Quincy Jones said they was. He definitely said they was trash, but he actually worked with these folks. So, it was some shit he was saying that was real. Like the Beatles maybe weren't trash, but it's definitely were better motherfuckers who were black and who the Beatles took from that were better at their craft than the fucking Beatles. And I think that's what he was trying to say. But old heads really sometimes they don't articulate shit the best. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad somebody said that shit about the Beatles. Now he might get now it might be called blasphemy because it's the Beatles, but nigga, understand where the Beatles got this shit from. They got this shit from a Chuck Berry. They got this shit from a Rolling Wolf, Howlin' Wolf, and they got these shit from all the blues cats that you will never hear of and who died fucking broke. You know what I'm saying? So I think if anything, in a mean old head way, Quincy Jones was just giving you the real. Like, he said, props to you too. Bono's my best friend. They asked, is you two still making good music? He said, nah. You know what I mean? Like, he's right. Nigga, you two need to retire. It's okay. You can stop. I mean, please. we don't need free YouTube music. Like, stop. So, if anything, he just opened some shit that was true, but niggas was scared to say, if anything. And I could be wrong, but that's just what I got from it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel you. Yeah, and I definitely feel you. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
I loved the interview. It was dope. I think it was dope, insightful, inspiring, because when you started talking about music and how rap goes and production, things like that, like, and just like, it's an industry insider dude. Like, he telling stories that ain't nobody ever know about. And that's like, he about to be 85 in what, March? Like, that's OG talk. Putting in pills. Like, you just kicking back, having a conversation. Even say in the written part, like, he was, doing fist bumps, tapping the dude on the knee and all that. That's OG talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. It was
Pisces.
Yeah. Man, that bit is great. Yeah, it had a lot of stuff in there, and it was great to read. And what was the other things he was talking about in there? Because I just sent it to the group. Let me just
he's talking about religion. He's talking about religion.
Yeah, he's talking about everything, man. They asked him, how do you feel if Oprah could be president? He was like, I don't think she should run. She don't have the chops for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And how you related it to music, he was like, Because he was like, would your friend Oprah be a good president? I don't think she should run. She doesn't have the chops for it. If you haven't been governor of a state or the CEO of a company or a military general, you don't know how to lead people. Dude responded, she is the CEO of a company. A symphony conductor knows more about how to lead than most business people. More than Trump does. He don't know shit. Someone who knows about real leadership wouldn't have as many people against him as he does. He's a fucking idiot. OG talk, man.
OG talk.
Talk about he dated Ivanka, man. Like, you know what I mean? With a little date. That shit, it was like
he was 70-something. And his daughter set it up, nigga.
She set the point. She threw the play. She was in the DM. She shot her shot and it worked. That's OG, man. I respect it.
You said some real shit about religion too, bro. I was trying to find out while you was talking.
I'm passing the Hollywood part now. You trying to go back with like when you were talking about like God leaves the room?
You want to do? Yeah. No. Fuck, man. There's a small. Okay, my bad. Basically, he's just talking about how, like, you know, it's a difference between religion and spirituality. You know what I mean? Like, religion is just a fucking big business. You know what I mean? Like, he was talking about how he had a jam session back in the 60s with one of Mussolini's sons. And they was talking about how they use religion to, like, control shit. Like, you know, there's no such thing as religion. Like, religion is big business. You see Catholic got all these big ass churches and all this money and all this bread, and they doing what they do. Like, this shit religion ain't God, pretty much. Religion is just big business. Spirituality is God, not religion. And I thought that was kind of dope.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, the Catholic churches, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Dope. You gotta read it. Like I said, I just sent it to the group. It's a dope read.
Yeah, I'm going
definitely a dope read. It's insightful. Like the perspective, you know, he don't do that much. He don't talk that much no more. He be chilling. He be in the cut.
Mm-hmm.
But they approached him. That's why I'm be happy when that Netflix documentary come on. And I'm gonna be right there, glued to it.
Oh yeah, excellent. I can't wait till it drop.
Yeah, man. So I liked it, man. Good brother Meyer, how your thoughts run on it?
I thought it was a great interview. I mean, I always you know, every once in a while, you know, you like to get some little bit of some dish. And then beyond that, though, like you said, man, he covered the full spectrum, man. He talked about the entertainment industry, talked about the lame motherfuckers. Like you said, I like what he said about the Beatles. That was funny as fuck, man, when he talked about
Ringo.
He was came in, he was like, yo, man, this sounds good, man. He said, yeah, because it ain't you, motherfucker.
Yeah. Had to call somebody into the session within 15 minutes and knocked it out. He said dude was working on that part for 3 or 4 hours. He told him to go get some shepherd's pie and all that. Dude came up and knocked it out in 15 minutes.
We said the shepherd's pie.
Go get a lager.
Go get you a lager.
Yeah, go.
He called the mate. He called the mate. Hey, mate, I think we need to go get some lager.
You know he said motherfucker just like Amir said it.
Yeah.
Dude killed me how he spelled it out. Like, he spelled it with the I at the end, like motherfucker.
Nah, we don't do that.
Shit like that.
You need that K.A.
Yeah.
I like the K.A.
Fuck
fucking ass out of here.
So I do proper shit.
All right, so, man, look, man. Obviously, the brother Quincy Jones had his thoughts and his opinions on things, though. And, you know, we can all get to the point to where we go, all right, man, listen, man, that's your opinion, and, you know, we have to agree to disagree or disagree to agree, how the fuck you say it. But there's sometimes when opinion becomes just straight lunacy. The brother Faizon Love.
Oh, my God.
All right.
I was cracking up, though.
Man. Some opinions, man, borderline ridiculous. Faizon Love recently was on the Breakfast Club, and beyond what I'm going to mention right now, he said some things that were, as Quincy Jones said, you know, in his interview, that were really dope, that were really deep. But one thing that he did say, man, and brought me to this topic was he said Dave Chappelle, to a degree, to him, was basically whack. said the first season of Chappelle Show wasn't funny, especially to black people. I didn't know when Big Worm became the official spokesperson for black people. We still because I've never heard of that. Now you could argue that the second season was funnier, but the first skit was black white supremacist Clayton Bigsby, which got it started. And we could just go through numerous skits that were on the show, and performances. And so, first of all, do y'all agree with that? As far, and then he also said that white people were the ones who pushed Dave Chappelle, and it wasn't black people, whatever. Though I remember Dave Chappelle being on Def Comedy Jam, and he was actually on Nutty Professor. But okay, so when in y'all opinion, use the word opinion again, do y'all think that an opinion y'all crosses over to hate for y'all? I guess I'll start with Brother Hove and Chuck, and then Pete, you can answer after that.
So does the opinion cross over to hate?
When in your opinion, does an opinion have that cross over to hate for you, where it's just like, you're just being ridiculous, brother. Like, is it something personal? You know what I mean? Where it's like, I respect you have an opinion though, but really?
yeah, because it was kind of it was out there by saying it was just whack. Like, like whack. Like, come on, dude, whack. Nah. Now, kind of, but I kind of do understand where he came from with the in the beginning. White people pushed him there. Like, what black people really watched, like Robin Hood Men in Tights. That wasn't something you would really watch. And really, unless you were a stoner, you wasn't really watching Half Baked. You know what I mean? But he was always working in the background, working at clubs, doing that, and then he was in Nutty Professor and was on Def Comedy Jam. But I do kind of believe in that curve, because like nobody seen them. I'm a nerd, so I'm watching them shits and cracking the fuck up. I watch that silly dumb shit. That's my kind of my humor. So I followed that, because like ain't nobody see that nigga when he had that little green shit and them brown ass tights on. The shit was fucking stupid.
I heard the thing to you. He said "Killing Me Softly" was whack.
Yeah, that was fucking. Yeah,
that was. What do you mean? The baby at the corner, and motherfucking Sesame Street. What the fuck you mean?
Nigga. Yeah, because they couldn't on stand up. That was black people. But with the movie shit in the background, I understood what we were saying. But that was it. But it's opinion. His opinion. They gave him the platform for it. He doing his comedy run. Hey, and one thing I didn't get to watch was the Sway joint. I watched the Hot 97 and the Power 105 joint.
Did that sound like an opinion in you though, Ho?
Yeah, nah, man, it was so.
If you had to lean towards either one.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I hate to just go ahead, because I want to have an opinion
about shit. You gotta direct it.
You
gotta keep it directed. Gotta be directed.
It sounds like hate.
And it's, you know what it sounds like? The fucking Chappelle Show skit about hate, the pimp shit.
Oh yeah.
It mirrors that. Was that first or second season?
I think that was a second one.
That was second. Charlie Murphy was second.
I didn't know Patrice O'Neal was in that though.
Charlie Murphy Penn was crafting everything.
Patrice O'Neal was in that. Yeah.
Patrice O'Neal, I didn't notice that till like yesterday. I looked it up. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. He was Pitbull.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, I forgot.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I didn't know. I remember him on it, but I forgot it was him.
Yeah.
You're talking about that
portion. I didn't know about him back then.
I'm saying that portion that he had on Dave was that fucking skit.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of gems and jewels actually in his interviews, actually on both of them. So I fuck with the interviews themselves. But that part.
Yeah. It's something personal going on, man. Chappelle didn't put him on or something. Something.
I don't know. That nigga just mad. That brother just mad.
He's just the fat dude with no neck that's mad about shit. Just work out,
like
man.
You big worm.
Get your neck back.
Like you big worm.
Well, worms don't have necks. Actually, worms is nothing but necks.
Oh, shit.
Just a face and a neck. Chuck, Chuck, what to you becomes when it becomes opinion can go into that zone of hate? And what do you think about what the brother Faizon Love had to say?
Well, like, so an opinion to me would be like, I ain't like Dave Chappelle's the Dave Chappelle show. I ain't like it.
Okay.
That's it, right? However, when you start critiquing like individual episodes, like the player haters ball or the nigger family, like, yo, that skit, why was it black and white?
Yo.
Why was there 3 people at the table instead of 4?
Was the nigger family on the first one too?
Say it again.
Yeah, nigga, yeah, I think it was.
Okay, go ahead, Chuck. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, but yeah, so I think once you start critiquing like the show itself and then go down to like individual episodes, like that's when you teetering on the side of hate. Like, yo, what's good? Like, yo, did he not put you on to the show or some shit, dog? Like, I mean, you funny, but you ain't Dave Chappelle funny, nowhere near. Not on the same level. So I don't know, man. It's yeah, I just, and he has his right to not like. Hey, everybody doesn't like Dave. I've known people who don't think Dave Chappelle's funny. I'm thinking in my head like, what the fuck are you talking about?
People.
but I'm like, yo, all right, cool. You don't think he's funny, but why? Why? Whatever. Why isn't he funny? Like his shit is so ingenious, man. Like his shit is just fucking creative. Like it's like next level shit, man. But not to get too far off topic, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It sounded like there was a bit of hate there, some bitterness towards Dave Chappelle or whatnot. Dave Chappelle left and came back, and he's still bigger than Faizon Love.
Well,
big
yeah, we're talking about career, obviously not size.
Yeah,
Nobody's bigger than Faizon Love.
Are you body shaming? Sounds like you're body shaming.
That nigga is the Precious of comedy. The Melford.
Hey, man. Yo, Faizon Love was up here in Columbus fighting niggas in the airport, bro. I'm just saying, he bought that action.
Yeah, he throw down.
No, listen, man.
Listen for the women.
Listen, I don't necessarily, I mean, if the smoke gets brought, I'm not trying to look for the smoke, though, but he's a comedian. I mean, you can't take getting ribbed on, but, I shouldn't be a comedian, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you're a comedian and can't take it ribbed on, you shouldn't be a comedian. Cause and
we know that Faizon can take some ribs.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to Faizon. Man, listen, man. I mean, 90% of the interview was amazing, but Jesus Christ. They should tell us whack. People.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, brother?
Have y'all ever seen or heard of the movie Couples Retreat?
Yes. That's actually a funny movie, underrated.
They had that man naked.
Listen, man, and to get to my point, before I get to my other shit, that is where the hate comes from. That is why he's mad. This man got asshole naked in a white man's movie, although it was funny as shit. And he did not take off like how he was supposed to take off. That was when Amir said Precious, that was supposed to be his Precious moment. That was supposed to be the Oscar moment. That was supposed to be Monique, I got my Oscar too. They charged me $500,000 and I ain't taking it moment. But he didn't get it. And shit happened after that for the man. You know what I'm saying? Right. So maybe that's why it was popping. That's what as your boys was talking, I was thinking, I'm like, this coming from a hurtful place. He's hurt. He's hurt. That's what it is. But people, man, opinion. Definition of opinion: a view or judgment formed about something, not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. Boom. You know what I mean? I got the hate. Feel intense or passionate dislike for someone. Now, people, y'all heard the difference between that. Mm-hmm. An opinion is like, yo, me personally, it's not for me. I can't, Seinfeld is cool. My pops like Seinfeld. I know he's a genius. I was never a Seinfeld fan. That's just me. Okay. I'm not gonna hate on him. But I wasn't a Seinfeld or Friends fan.
You can leave that saying fair enough.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. But to say that Jerry Seinfeld isn't funny, I can never say that. That's me hating. Jerry Seinfeld ain't funny. I didn't say because it's like that's not true, my nigga. Everybody, he obviously got a following. He made $1 billion off comedy, and he got some shit on Netflix now. That's hate, bro. Sir. So and only we do it to us. That's the shit that pisses me off. Like we getting the jokes off, but we the only motherfuckers that do that, man. It's like, come on, bro. Dave Chappelle first season wasn't funny. I was watching They always showing this shit at 4 a.m. last night on Comedy Central. I was watching this shit last night. This nigga had Paul Mooney ask a black dude, son. First fucking season. Come on, cuz.
Ask a black dude.
Come on, cuz. The Screen Actors Guild and shit, where he portrayed other people in the movie and shit. Nigga, it was hilarious. Like, you can't. And I'm the nigga that had Half-Baked on VHS. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I was at the Dave Chappelle early. I had that shit on tape, bro. That was my shit. Robin Hood Million Types is my shit. He's a funny dude.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, amongst the hate, sometimes you come across as hate, maybe he's trying to articulate some shit. White people definitely fuck with Dave Chappelle. Yeah. He does. He has that type of charisma. He's a funny dude. He would tell a white dude to his face how racist he is, and they'll fucking laugh at it. Faizon can't do that shit.
That's true.
It's just different strokes, man. Like, no, don't be a hater about it, though. If you want to promote something. Honestly, I can't remember. You talking about Dave Chappelle's first season. I don't remember a stand-up Faizon Love. I don't remember a Faizon Love stand-up. I don't.
Never.
I remember him. Never. I remember Big Worm. I remember him being the fat friend in the Parenthood with Robert Townsend. And the other movie.
Who's your caddy? Who's your caddy?
Yeah. I don't remember him and shit else.
Yeah.
That's it. BT movies in the Parenthood, my nigga. Like, but it's just like to say somebody isn't funny at all. Like, he's not funny, and he's not funny to black people. But nigga, you don't speak for me. You don't speak for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's corny as shit. And why even give a platform? Why even give it? That's in the difference. It's like, why even give that a platform, man? I don't even. Did he promote anything? I don't remember a nigga promoting anything.
He was because I guess he was doing comedy shows in New York. That's why he was even on that run.
Oh, probably he probably had like Cecilia or some shit.
Caroline. Probably.
Caroline. I know something with a C. Caroline. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's just my thing, man. It's like, you know, I know P gets serious, pulling back the onion and all of that. We getting jokes off. It's always fucking us, man, and it's corny. It's whack, yo. If it ain't funny to you, cool, man. If you going through shit, you going through shit, man. You can't blame the next man on the shit you going through. It's a grind. And let other people tell it. And, you know, my man, Amir, he getting in that realm. He a funny dude. I want him to be successful in it. Like, comedy is a hard fucking thing to fuck with and get into. It's just like music. You know what I mean? Like, niggas, it's a competition with everybody. Everybody hating on other people. You know, this is how we get our artistry out. And, you know, we sensitive about our shit. So it's hard to fucking, the comedic life is a battlefield. So if anything, nigga, if it's not funny to you, say it. But don't turn it into hate. I just don't understand that, man. Especially with us.
Yeah.
First of all, Big Worm, I don't need you speaking for black people. Speak for yourself. Like you said, an opinion. Have your opinion. Black people find this shit funny as fuck. Motherfuckers who are gangster, motherfuckers who are square, women who are bad bitches, and the women who are, you know what I'm saying, no queens, all find Dave Chappelle funny. I don't know. From all different sides of the spectrum, baby. Yeah, if you become mainstream, that probably means that some white person fucks with you. The idea of becoming mainstream doesn't mean black people don't. You dumb fuck. So I don't understand what it is. You know, I don't want to get to the point where we start calling opinions hate though. But this is borderline ridiculous. This is
that's hate though, bro. You can't come on, man. Like you would have got on me if I'd have said that shit. Like, nigga, no, that's hate. You saying a man isn't funny who other people think is funny, And you saying he's not relatable to black people? Like, come on, bro. That's hate. That's fucking hate.
It's fucking hate. I mean, you know, let's not be PC at all. It is fucking hate. No, I just, because my question was about the opinion, and I don't want to make opinion hate. But
I hear you.
In this regard, yeah, man, my nigga, you was hating like a motherfucker. Yeah. There's no doubt about that. Like, I mean, let's just call it what it is. Now, I don't know what happened personally between those two. I don't know. You know, I'm not in the entertainment circle enough to know that shit, though. Or nor do I give a fuck. But, at all. But, yeah, man, it is what it is. Faizon. Yeah, even Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock, even said that, though. And that was a dope interview, matter of fact. That he did.
Tony Rock joint was dope.
Tony Rock. Yeah, because
I binged a whole bunch of interviews yesterday. Yeah, I watched that.
I love what he said about, like, now here's an opinion. I love what he said about Eddie Murphy. Yes, he's funny. That the Delirious and Raw were funny, though, but he said it was funny as a kid listening to it, though. But he said it doesn't stand the test of time to him as was becoming an adult, like with Sunset, Live at the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, the Sunset Strip.
Things like that. He said even with Dave Chappelle with Killing Me Softly. I think he also mentioned Elephant in the Room, Patrice O'Neal, and then he mentioned.
Definitely did.
There was one other that he mentioned that was a huge one, though. But Chris Rock, bigger and blacker. You know what I'm saying? Though. So, you know, and I always agree with that, but it always feels people make it seem blasphemous to say that. But it's like, but he was just saying that for himself. You know what I'm saying? No, he wasn't speaking for all the black people. So, Faizon, man, you know, if you do something that's, you know, something that's more your expertise, like man versus food. All right.
There you go, body shaming.
I'm just fucking with you, man. Got a chicken and rib combo, man, waiting for you. Look.
Hold on, man. Just before we move on, son. The nigga said "Killing Me Softly." Yo, "Killing Me Softly" is damn near my top two. But son, the man kept you open with damn near one storyline and still ended it at the end. Yeah. Is that a baby? I mean, like, come on, man. Like, yo, and that joke, he had that joke through damn near all his content. He kept the baby in the content of his shit. That is not easy, bro. Like,
Murphy wrote that too. Maybe that's why
the comedic key.
Come on, man. You can't. That's
what he's killing me.
I'm like, nigga, I'm at work listening to this shit. I'm out loud in my head. Oh, you bugging, Faizon. You bugging. Killing Me. I'm sorry, bro. Killing Me Softly is a classic. That shit.
That's that shit.
Okay. Speaking of the utterly ridiculous, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Bible. Cutting my phone off again. But just to ask y'all, man, real quickly, man. Obviously, we've all been told, man, that you know, there's no sin that's greater than no other sin or whatever. Or it's no. You know what I'm saying? All sins are equal and all this other shit, though. But just to ask y'all, man, y'all opinion on this, though, because I got a lot of, you know, different opinions on it. Even people that inbox me. So, do y'all believe that all sins are judged in the eyes of God the same, or do y'all call bullshit? I'm gonna start with Chuck on this one. Go with Pete, and then hope you can answer at the end, man. So, what's your thoughts, man?
Yeah, it's definitely bullshit, man. You can't, like, there's no way.
You're clearly gay.
You're clearly gay. Oh, yeah, that shit was funny. That shit is clearly bullshit, man.
It's clearly bullshit.
So you telling me, like, if I'm at work and I see a pen that belongs to somebody else and I slip the pen in my pocket, I'm going to be held to the same judgment as somebody who fucking slaughtered and murdered an entire family? Get the fuck out of here. Like, that's common sense experience. We talking about common sense here.
According to King James, yeah, Charles.
Well, King James was homosexual, so we already know that. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I just hate. I mean, hate is a strong word. I dislike Christians who have that mindset.
If hate is your emotion, you can always use that. Just say what it is.
Yeah, it's hatred because
I'm not mad at Faizon for hating. I'm mad at you didn't say it.
Yeah, and because I came from that space, when I first moved down to fucking Maryland, dog, I was in church 4 days a fucking week. I was signing up to go to fucking seminary in some school in Michigan. Like I was on that shit, dog, and I had to step back. Like, yo, Christians are some judgmental ass motherfuckers, dog. Like everybody has it, but Christians, especially them Bible thumping motherfuckers.
In the club.
Yeah, right. They in the club on Saturday night and then praising Jesus Sunday morning. Like, you just getting fucked last night. What you doing here? Like, what's up?
It wasn't by your husband.
Right.
Oops.
Right, you married to the pastor, but you fucking the deacon. I'm just saying,
Charles. Moxie on that one. Moxie people.
It is what it is, bro. Everybody get their nut. I guess everybody got to get their nut off one way or the other.
That was dope.
I'm just saying, bro.
That was dope.
The pastor's busy preparing for the sermon, dog. Like the wife, she wants some dick, so she gonna go to the deacon, right? What's wrong with that?
Damn, the deacon. The deacon.
Look, man, I'm just saying, man. The Bible has already been exposed, right? People, we still got people who sit there and defend it. And then we also have the other aspect of it where there's this very primitive idea of God. Like God is up there and we're down here. Like God is separate from who we are. Mm-hmm. Right? God is this being sitting on the throne in the sky, judging everybody. Like if you go back to like ancient Egypt or Kemet, I should say, right? They have the scales of Ma'at where they would weigh the person's heart and put it on the scale and it would weigh it against a feather. And if your heart was lighter than a feather, then you would go on to the next life or whatever, right? So if we're talking about sins, right, me stealing a pen off of somebody's desk is going to be a lot lighter than me slaughtering a family of 5, right? So this whole concept of all sins are the same is fucking ludicrous to me, man, right? And I used to be one of those. I used to be one of those people that believed it. I thought the same shit. I'm like, damn, me stealing this pen is the same as a guy that's murdering a family. It's the same, right? You're sinning against God, right? And that's what my old belief system was, man. And I'm glad I got away from it because I just see shit with a different set of eyes now, man. So, yes.
Yeah.
Pete, yeah, man, no doubt about it, man. I ain't gonna go into that, man. Cause I'm gonna go into a real petty place. Pete, man, what are your thoughts?
Say that petty. Hold on, say that petty, bro. What I was gonna say was I'm glad we back to this religious topic because I found the shit that Quincy Jones was talking about. When dude asked, "Are you religious?" He said, "No, man. I know too much about it. I know Romano Mussolini, the jazz piano player, the son of Benito Mussolini. We used to jam all night, and he told me about where the Catholics were coming from. The Catholics have a religion based on fear, smoke, and murder, and the biggest gimmick in the world is confession. You tell me what you did wrong, and it'll be okay. Come on." And almost everywhere you go in the world, the biggest structures are the Catholic churches. It's money, man. It's fucked up. So I'm glad this shit came back full circle because at the end of the day, all this Christianity, it goes back to the slave shit, right? They use the book however you want it to be used for. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, no, there's to us, of course, there's no crime, no sin. It's the fucking same. Not at all. But you have the same people who's enforcing this shit, telling you that all you gotta do is confess and all sin, just give it to God, are the same people that's fucking little boys thinking it's cool, murdering motherfuckers. Like it's this religion shit. It's a hustle. It's man-made. It's a hustle. You know what I mean? So, and of course I'm peeling back the onion of what it all. So of course no sin is the same as the next, man. No sin. No. There's no such thing as a good sin. There's no such thing as a bad sin. Sin is a fucking sin. Sin is not cool. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you're not gonna sit up here and tell me all shit is the same while you got skeletons in the closet, man. Like, no, that's not how it works. These are the same people that wrote the Bible. The fucking white Jesus. That's not Jesus. His last name is Bourgeoisie. Something. It's Borgias. Some fucking Roman Catholic priest from the 1500s that was fucking his daughters and shit. You know what I mean? Who had a mean complex, God complex, who thought he was the shit. So this ain't nothing new. This is all in the circle, bruh. This all the David Koreshes, the Jim Joneses. All this shit ain't new, bruh. This was started the church. You know what I mean? So no, man. A long way it is. No, all sins ain't the fucking same. Hell no.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, all laws aren't the same. I mean, so if the laws are based on the, you know, take the tenets of the Bible, that's what they say, then that has to be false. Whatever though. But you know, common sense becomes hating. So, what are your thoughts, Hov, man, on the whole?
Oh, y'all know I bow out. Y'all know I'm not the religious one, so I bow out. I let you go, Mike.
No. We don't. No. In fact, you not being religious comes from a state. Well, nigga, I'm of God. I'm not religious. So understand, you don't need to bow out when it comes to these topics, though. We are coming from a state of point, though, where we're seeking more spiritual to aspect, though, but it's not in any way, shape, form, or fashion with religion. So just kind of your thoughts on. Okay, so you would call bullshit. Then I'm assuming. Why would you say that then?
Because it doesn't equate.
There you go.
Doesn't equate.
Perfect.
It just doesn't equate. It
doesn't make sense. Doesn't make common sense
to act like it does. It's blasphemous to act that like something is like that.
Yeah. The fact that So the
fact
that we're living in a world where like we're really saying that you know, someone's gonna go to a hell if hell's a place to exist. We know not or whatever though, but if it does exist, the fact that someone would go to hell because they necessarily, you know what, I forgot about that coffee cake that I stole. 16, I didn't repent for that. That I'm going to the same hell as Hitler is.
It's going to be his roomie.
You know what I mean? Just what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I go to hell, the same hell as Hitler for taking some coffee cake when I was 16. If I do make it to the gates, I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna be like, yo, God, all right, I'm going to hell. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Yo,
that's serious. I'm dead ass serious. Cause that's some bullshit. That's like, can you imagine getting the same punishment as your goddamn sibling because you forgot to take the garbage out versus the fact that they fucking burnt the school down? They get the same punishment. What the fuck? It's crazy. So it's like it's just insanity. It's crazy how people are controlled, man, and we'll try to go ahead and do this and tell you about how it's like, come on. Come the fuck on, man. It's not gonna get white with it. Come on. Really?
Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Come on, bro. But
come at me, bro.
All right, man. Speaking of people that like to go ahead and bullshit their way through life, all right, some women, not all women. Here we go. All right. Recently, there was a post that was obviously put on Instagram. I won't say tell us about the post though, but what does that person mind?
Huh?
Hey, Pete, you don't mind. Pete posted something that somebody put on Instagram where a woman said that begging or making a woman feel guilty to the point that for not having sex with you, to the point that she has sex with you, is not consensual sex. So I mean, I'm just, you know, where the fuck do we have, is responsibility totally gone? Okay, but just to ask to y'all, all right, so what is consensual sex? And is courting a woman now extinct? Because I mean, are we getting to a point where men have to wait to be told by a woman it's okay to ask for sex? You know what I'm saying? Though, are we getting to the point to where we have to literally be on eggshells? You know what I'm saying? Though, to court the idea with someone that we're dealing with. I mean, these are women that almost got to the point where it felt like a husband to ask his wife. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Though there were, you know, I mean, it was a point in time growing up that, you know, a little bit of dick on the side to a woman, especially that you're with, married to in the bed, was okay. And now people are making it seem like that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Though, but yet women are talking about going ahead and, you know, and taking the dick. Okay. So I just to kind of get y'all thoughts, man. What are y'all thoughts on this issue? Hove, Pete, and then Chuck, man. Go ahead, man.
Yo, hold on, before y'all go in, this is exactly what the shit said. So Red Satin Sheets posted, I don't know if men know about this, but if you have to beg a girl into saying yes, it's not consensual. If you make a girl feel bad for not wanting to have sex with you to the point where she says yes, it's not consensual. If you have to trick a girl into saying yes, it's not consensual.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ho.
Just what do you get? What are your thoughts, brother?
No, because I have the opposite fucking shit. Like, what about me, goddammit? Now, I say that in the sense of, because
right?
I'm one of the coolest motherfucker ever. I could have a girl chill over there all the motherfucking time. I don't make no move. I don't do shit. Women will ravage me. I have a very long streak of it. Just 2 weeks ago,
answer, but go ahead.
Ravage.
This is a very light-skinned answer.
Right. Did I say I want it? You don't know me. Like, if I ain't made no move, but I'm cool, I will always, all right, woman, you gonna make your move. And then they take the shit, and 85% of the time, a woman has initiated sex with me because I'm just so chill. I'm laid back. So how you know? Like, why you know I want to? Why are you groping me? Where's consent? So that's how I would like to put that on the other side, because shit, I'm on the other goddamn side. Yeah, I did it, but still, you got to think in the reality of it. I think because it's also, I don't know that woman person, but I think it's the climate. Like, a lot of fucked up shit has been happening, and everybody's coming out with their things and theories of happening and things that have happened to them. That's fucked up if those things fucking occurred. That is terrible. But, like, you just say some shit about the marriage. Like, when I was married, if I tried to I got me some side hump. I may not get a full show. Give me some side hump, get mine off, thank you, baby, and I'm gone. Sleep.
Right.
Like,
she gonna get on goddamn social media like my husband or her husband raped her.
Yeah. Like, what the hell is that?
Oh, shit, he won how he thought he won.
Fuck it. Make sure you gonna smile too, baby. Not be that. Like, that's, and I just like it on the reverse end, because I can really, like, explain the reverse end. Like, if it's on a man's side, like, let's talk about that.
You're not allowed because you don't have the right chromosomes. And men want sex anyways, though. Even though, I mean, you know, I've there's been a few women I've fucked just because, you know, whatever, though. I felt like if I didn't fuck her, she was, you know, gonna be like, yo, this motherfucker was, you know, was gay, or this motherfucker was this or whatever. We've been guilted into sex with
a girl. Yo, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Gremlins.
Yo, dude. A chick told my man, yo, your man dragging on the dick. Like, how the fuck? Like, dude, this is the shit I lived through. And she was bad as shit. Your man dragging on. Yo, hold on, short. Well, fuck, that ain't cool. That's why I like coming at from the opposite perspective. I'm saying that shit is crazy. Like, nah, yo, get that out of here. Them niggas taking shit. All right, dude, but you're rubbing on the leg. How the fuck you supposed to start? How does the foreplay start? Like, what are we? Where are we at here? That shit's wild. So that's mine, man. Y'all boys got the floor. Dragging on the dick. Motherfuck shit. Y'all got it, though.
So we cutting out Valentine's Day, right? We can end that holiday then, right?
Oh, shit, yeah.
We can end that shit, right? And guilt y'all in the present. Yeah, fucking, you know what I mean? It's that shit over with, right? We ain't got to do that. We ain't got about houses no more. Let's be real, nigga. We can stay with moms and get our bread up. We gonna chill. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's weird, man. I was told I was scared of the pussy once, and that person is now the mother to my cousin's kids. And they've been living happily ever since. Before they really got into it, it was, I mean, I didn't make a move, an attempt of me of her trying to see what's up was getting unheard of, and hey, man, I was scared of the pussy. Yo, she said, you scared of the pussy, dog. What? Huh? What does that mean?
I'm scared of what?
Hey, so, yeah, my thing is, everything I say, anything what these women say, it sounds like a woman who's not with the shit and like real, like, you know what I mean? I feel I know women that will talk to these women that's posting this shit like, ma, listen. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's weird because everything I complain about, gotta do the same shit. So, what type of conversation are we having? That's all I'm saying. I don't know what else to say. Try to talk to people like that. It's like we all human. You know what I mean? You know, in the same token, I got a message where y'all saw it in the group chat, Amir and Chuck, where Shirley was like, I don't believe in monogamy, man. It is what it is. Humans ain't supposed to be monogamous. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a strokes, man. That's what y'all fucking with. That's what y'all fucking with. Realize the whole word or the movement, the feminist movement wasn't made for y'all, sisters. It wasn't for y'all. But let me keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna chill. I'm just a man.
No. You don't need to chill, man, because it's like it's real
Amir,
shit. Because it's like
Amir.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
What happened?
No, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm just saying, hush. They don't want you in the talking shit.
I'm about to go too far? Well, I'm just keeping the shit real, man.
Right.
Shit, I got no time to fuck around, man. Listen, man. hey, women. You can't have it both ways, man. Y'all can't have it both ways, man. So that's what they want. All right. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Good luck having babies without us. We can't court y'all anymore? What the fuck? I'm sorry, man. It's just, this shit it's ridiculous. But the real OG women out here, y'all know what time it is, though. So I'm speaking to y'all because y'all know what it is. So just tell these old lame-ass bitches out here that's trying to be on this dumb shit what it really, really is, though, so we can go ahead and get shit in order. Shit's fucked up.
All right.
The fuck you mean? This shit's scary as shit. The fuck you mean we can't? What you mean? Motherfucking Keith Sweat made a career off of this begging.
He definitely did.
How the fuck
Still
you
going
think you
strong.
got here? Your daddy fucked up and your mom gave up the pussy that night. Because he was begging like a motherfucker. Jodeci was... Come on, man. You can't beg anymore? All right, go ahead, Chuck, man.
No, man, as just piggyback off what Ho said, man. It's the current culture, man. This whole Me Too shit, dog. Sexual harassment shit, man. There's a lot of women are opportunists, and
say it again, Chuck, one more time. These women are fucking what, Chuck?
Yeah, women they're definitely opportunists, and when they see an opportunity to benefit from a particular thing or a group of things, they're definitely going down that path, right? Which is why you got all these artists who they came from nothing to something, and they automatically attract a bunch of women because the women are now opportunists. They see that this person has something that they can benefit from, right? So I don't know, man. It's personally, I think this shit is. I think it's gonna pass. I think it's just one of the things where this is the current shit that's popping right now. In a bad, I'm gonna say in a bad way. It's the current shit that's popping. The whole Me Too, with whole women moving, all that shit. So they're gonna ride it out as long as they can, and then who knows, next year or a couple of years from now is going to be something different. That's going to be the focus of what's going on currently. So I think me personally, I think it's just a temporary thing that's going on right now, based off the current culture of what's going on.
Women are drunk with
over
power,
there talking
man.
like you got a cardigan on and some loafers.
Fucking right. Just speak the goddamn truth. Women are fucking drunk with power right now. And these lame ass motherfuckers, these geeks and gays, have allowed these motherfucking women to do it. Gays don't want to fuck them, and the geeks couldn't get them before they got money. And that's what it is. That's what the fuck we got to deal with. As the real motherfuckers who try to say some real shit, and then we get shunned off as if we're just being chauvinistic. Like, no, we're not being chauvinistic. This shit is stupid. The fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he's harassing me. Bitch, he just asked you, can he talk to you for a minute? Now you call that sexual harassment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just drunk with power.
But, you know,
listen, bitches, and I'm speaking to the bitches, not the queens and stuff. These bitches out here, let me tell y'all something. Pussy is power, though. With great power comes great responsibility, I said before, though. Y'all not being responsible. Y'all being irresponsible as shit. And you faggot-ass motherfuckers, and I don't mean that shit in a gay way. Not all of y'all are gay that are faggots. You faggot motherfuckers are allowing these bitches to go ahead. These bitches are acting up, and these niggas are letting them.
Yeah.
Y'all acting up. You're out of control. The fuck you mean? You faggot motherfuckers are allowing that.
Yeah, I think it goes back to it's two things. So I think I mentioned it on last week's episode where I said, one, accountability is not a feminine trait. That's a masculine trait.
That's not naturally. The whole shit is. Yeah.
And the second part of it is that, you know, men aren't, and I'm saying this in a positive way, not the negative way, but we're not managing the woman properly. Like
I'll disagree with that, and I won't disagree with that, but I'll say that on a level. But I would say that fuck it. Go ahead, man. Put the phone off. Put the phone off again, y'all. Out there though, but accountability isn't a white trait. And unfortunately, we live in a society that's controlled by white people. Because I believe that was something that black women and that women had before, you know, saying the current state of things.
Yeah, especially during like the 60s and 70s.
Shit, though, women were very, 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 very
accountable.
Accountable about their actions, though. But what we live in, I mean, white people they don't want to fucking talk about slavery. They call us migrant workers now. And I said before, y'all want to call slaves migrant workers? We're going to call white people. We're going to call Nazi servicemen. Let's get petty. Let's get petty.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's not. What the fuck have white people ever been accountable about? Shit. They don't want to admit that what happened yesterday happened. Fake news. Mike Brown was shot. Fake news. This is what we live in, man. And, you know, these women, they follow suit with who rules right now. So we as brothers, guess we have to just get to a point to where, okay, we can't really worry about white people right now loving us and all that shit. Fuck all that. And we can't worry about all the way these lost black women. We have to get the women right now and the people that we can go ahead and get as brothers to go ahead and listen to Galvanize, and then hopefully they'll follow suit along the way. Because right now it's just chaos, and this is what they've built to happen. Oh, fuck a woman. There's a black woman saying this shit. That motherfucking begging the woman. We're having to no responsibility. No responsibility. The fuck you mean? So you decide to have sex, though, after you have the sex, it's no longer consensual? When you was hooting and hollering, it sounded very consensual. Being that this person wasn't raping you. If he just raped you or something, tied you down, that's non-consensual, but not. It's crazy, man. It's scary. It's a scary world that we live in right now, bro. To be heterosexual, man. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary as fuck. Like we talk about, but it's scary. Like you said, we gotta they're like, I like you. Can I talk to you? Is it okay? You sound like a bitch. Trying to fucking figure out if I can talk to this goddamn woman because I don't want her to say that I'm fucking harassing her. Ah, boy. All right, man. Anything y'all else want to talk about on that issue, though? Y'all good?
Yeah, I'm cool on mine.
Well, Dave Chappelle said, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Ladies.
You definitely love the ladies. You
Love
definitely love the
ladies.
ladies. You definitely love them.
I'm sorry, y'all, man, but this shit is scary, man. It ain't even just about my generation. It's about the generations that come on next. They got to deal with even worse shit.
I'm scared to see that generation growing up. Oh, my goodness.
I'm scared of that generation, period.
Yeah.
Text. Well, they got a joint right now. They're teaching fucking homosexuality to fucking 6 and 7 year olds. Sex ed is gonna be called gay ed now.
Oh, really quick. Oh, I'm glad you brought that shit up. All right, I don't want to. Hold the fuck up, bro. Hold the fuck up, bro. I saw some shit on TV the other day, dog. Like at one of the schools, I think it's like one of them southern states, where it's going to be mandatory for them the teachers to teach the kids homosexuality. Like that shit is mandatory. Dog, are you fucking serious?
To little school age children, brother.
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, it's too much.
That shit is crazy.
That's too much.
But they wasn't that gung-ho about African American history. The African history. Nah, see, that was a whole. And that's the first shit that came to my mind when I saw it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, bro.
The shortest month of the year, by the way.
Dog, when I seen that shit, I'm like, yo, these Caucasoids are really fucking crazy.
I love it.
I'm like, yo, these demons, dog, like they're fucking demons. These are demons walking on Earth. That's what the fuck that is. These niggas' vibrational frequency is negative 1,000. They don't give two fucks. I'm done, man. Let me stop before I get going.
These Caucasoids, I love it, man. These cocksuckers, man. It's crazy, man. But yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. That's what's gonna be taught. That's gonna be taught to the children, man. That's what I tell people. They're coming for your children. I tell people all the time, man. They're coming for your children, man. We'll talk about that another time, though, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get quickly into the just a little bit of NBA trades. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Pete, man? What are your thoughts on as far as with Cleveland and all of that? Lakers.
Yo.
Thank you for the double yo.
Did y'all see the meme? Yeah, they had the meme of LeBron. He had pulled up to the drive-thru and said, "Yeah, let me get 14 new niggas." Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Hey, man. Hey, shit. They had to blow him up, man. I ain't never seen a blow up ever in my 20-something years of watching basketball.
I don't think I've seen a blow up like that.
I've never seen a blow up like that at the end of the trade deadline. That shit was crazy, bro. But I can say you can at least get out the finals, the Eastern Finals now. They might make it out the East. I don't know. Boston balling. I can still lose to Boston, but y'all got LeBron. It's whatever. Now I think he may get out the East. He may go to his 9th final or whatever. I think he would go with this squad. He couldn't do it with the other squad. That shit wasn't happening. But I don't know, man. Don't sleep on Houston. It's just, I think if Chris Paul, I'm not
sleeping on Houston. That's my squad.
If Chris Paul stay healthy, Houston will be a problem. That's a big if. That's the only thing.
The Thunder are going to be a problem in the playoffs too, though, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see it. I think Paul George is going to LA, bro. LA is the winner of all this shit. Because they cleared out enough space to get 2 max players next year. So I don't know. That's my only thing holding back with OKC. I see Houston before OKC, but I still think Golden State is the heavy favorite to take it off.
I don't think they're gonna get anybody. Only max player they're gonna get is like Max Kellerman. I don't see them niggas getting nobody, man. I don't see nobody going to LA, man. I don't see nobody going to the Lakers like that, man.
I think that, bro. Okay. All right, man. All right.
You know what? DeMarcus Cousins could end up getting here, but I don't think Paul George is going to or should leave Oklahoma City.
You know, you're a Cali boy. You know, Paul George is a Cali boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If LeBron like, fuck it. If Paul go, I'll go. We go. Fuck it. I don't know. We gonna see, man.
I mean, I feel that though, but I don't know. We'll see, man. It's gonna be a lot of shakeup though. I think it's basically gonna come down between I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna put my bid in, man. I think it's gonna be Cleveland and Houston, man. And I think Houston's gonna win, and I think LeBron's gonna go to Houston.
Cleveland and Houston. So you Golden State they not going to the finals this year? Shit.
I think if Golden State has to meet the Thunder are going to beat Golden State. I really believe that. I've been saying that all year. I'm really on that. I'm really on that wave. Golden State. Let me tell you something, man. I think Klay Thompson wants out, man. I don't think he gives a shit.
I think he do, but he can get one more. He get one more and then just. I don't think he's not. Them boys, man. Listen, man. I don't know, man.
I think somebody's gonna get injured.
Think so? You ain't go to stay so wet, nigga. You said I think somebody gonna get injured.
Right, out there sweating baby oil.
Listen, man. To be honest. Listen, man. I think Houston has a great chance though to come out the West though, but you know, Golden State is still better. They're better, but Houston is balling.
Houston's gonna be a problem. As long as Chris, like I said, Chris Paul stay healthy, they gonna be a problem. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
What about Nick Foles to the Bills?
I wouldn't mind it, and I say this. I know everybody like, nah, I'm good. Nick Foles, la. This motherfucker beat two of the top. He beat Minnesota and the fucking Patriots, bro. And the way he was throwing that ball in tight windows and shit, I'm like, yo, if we could get a quarterback like that and just use our picks to build the team, we'll be good for years. Because we can still draft a quarterback. And you know what I mean? We get Nick Foles. We can still draft Lamar Jackson or whatever the fuck. Build our O-line up. Get our defense up. With our draft picks, we good money.
I mean, yeah, he beat last year's NFC champion. He beat the best defense in the league. And then he beat
Come on, man. Whoop their ass.
Yo, did you hear about the Eagles ran fake practices so in case the Patriots taped them?
Oh shit! I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
That's dope, man. I was like, yo, that's what's up. He's like, all right, go ahead and take this. It's exactly what we're not running.
That's wild.
The fact you have to do that though.
Right. That's some shit. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man, yo, but Shannon Sharp, shout out to Shannon Sharp though, because Skip Bayless, he rides Tom Brady's dick though, literally and probably figuratively and probably literally, because we know. I mean, where's Ernestine? I haven't seen her in 15 years.
I've never seen Ernestine ever in life.
I've seen his dog on the goddamn. But I've never seen his wife, his woman. All right, but whatever on that. But yeah, like he was talking and he was just like, yo. Because he was like, yo, well, how can Bill Belichick be the greatest if he had to stoop to these things, though? And Shannon Sharp was like, Skip Bayless, if Tom Brady benefited from these shady dealings, how can he be the best? And Skip Bayless was like, well, yeah, he started to get into that rant, though. He cried in the car.
He said he cried in the car.
He cried in the car with the rain coming down. He waited for the cloud to break. But yeah, man, it was fun. The factory, it's lost, and you know what we're about to do is we're gonna go ahead and get into these bars, man.
Yeah.
My bar set up. Y'all go and spit. Y'all figure out who's going first, man. You gotta do your thing, though, man. I'm gonna spit my joint at the end, man.
I'll go up. You know, I'll step up to the plate.
Oh, Moxie!
Step up to. I missed last week, man. You know, hey, man, I got to make up for it. Ain't nothing crazy.
This nigga. Go ahead, man.
Oh shit! Should not the giver be thankful the receiver received? Not giving the need is not receiving mercy. Run the answer faster than Jackie Jr. Percy. My mind's on the moon. You fuckers can never earth me. Levitate levels like the curls on the weed smoke. Proud Mary the ball, shoot him straight from the free throw. I'm weird, all the potency receive, and then I blast back like Ricky or Luke Cage. The month for the Panther, Black Power anthems. Hard on my sleeves and color as Alice Walker wrote, and Harpo had his hands in. Purple as the rain Prince used to make a lane, but it's black as the spirit of Huey Newton's beret. Seal every package, push all the new sons aggressive with the rap shit, make the stands double backflip. The time came where I was doing too much, cross love with lust. Jackson 5 on blast, the love you save, fuck it, it is a must. Hey, all I'm giving is plush, so what's left to discuss? Number one dream is my kids to dodge fools, can't fuck up or lose, but I stumble with moves. So like the green handle scissors, my daughter, sadly, can use the right tools if I fumble the rules. When tears drop from three people's faces because of choices you made, don't need a director to know these are mistakes. I don't do it unless it's congruent. Cause listen, I feed my team like it's Little League. With the gleam proposing that Pizza Hut, you can't miss us without the ring. Little flicker in my dreams. Fade to black is my mind's course. A lot of y'all been getting to my son like Nicki Minaj verse. I play in the moon's glow, warring in my pursuit. The black as the Oilers, and purple like the arrest records that only the Vikings knew. But what do I know? Cheers to more green.
Oh, life vibes, nigga. Life vibes. Good life vibes. Good shit.
Pete, man, go ahead and spit that shit, man.
Sometimes a reminder is needed, right? To go against people cause genocide. I come for the peace, I won't start the fight. But if it gets started, I'll finish nice. The flow isn't cheap like Miss Parker Price. I'm Dave Chappelle ready, fam, ask your wife. A beast in a cage will double its range, but once it get loose, they go nighty-night. Body bag full of my alias, for any rack shit in my radius. My six senses are feeble, don't mean to be evil. You see competition, I just see dead people is real. No fronts, I say what I want. I fire some niggas, that's me being blunt. The smoke is clear now. It's cool, do your thing. When you see me back on, don't try shaking my hand. Prop.
I'm fucking motivated. We got shit to do.
Man, listen, man. Told him like,
you heard the boy in that pocket? You heard that boy in that pocket? That nigga in the pocket, son. We got shit to do.
Listen,
Amir called that shit earlier, man. I just want to
diabolical,
the road again.
illogical, metaphorical, lyrical, spiritual, not really into ritual. Seems like pain is habitual, nothing fictional. Precautions often not used by the invincible. No principles for unruly and unpermissible. Joy is never felt by the miserable. The non-believers usually don't believe in miracles. The cynical are often critical. It's funny that the non-voters are usually the most political. Come on, dog, I spit it though. The people who want the most usually give the minimal. Believe that. Guess we're all hypocritical. Human beings are perfect. Blue comes worshiping the day and night to burning churches. Freaks on Saturday, wake up, it's Sunday service. Crips going to school on Monday and Friday committing murders. Dreams of being famous, but I gotta flip these burgers. Next order, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go the fuck on here.
Yeah.
Great space. My friends are in a great space. My brothers are in a great fucking space. We got shit to do.
Hey, man.
It's crazy,
man.
Third
Thursday every month, man. I'm hosting the hip hop joint. We got some shit to do. Third Thursday every month at Richie's, my nigga. We got shit to do.
I'll be there on that's on Thursday.
Third Thursday.
Is it called Richie's Restaurant?
Yep, Richie's. Thursday night mics. Okay. Every third Thursday of the month.
Okay, man, and
take it there. I'm the spearhead of that. Let's take it there. Shout out to State of Hip Hop too.
Brother, it's going down, man. It's a major movement that we're trying to do here, man, and you know, get ready.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I know I'm gonna say my piece though, Chuck. Man, y'all go ahead and say what y'all got to say. Pete, close it out. But God loves y'all. I barely tolerate y'all though, man, and that's what the fuck it is. Let's go.
Hey, J More Music, P Prop, JP More Green, Ace of All Trades Apparel, Ace is up. Foot to next season. Let's take it there. We got shit to do.
Stay woke. That's it. No, because that's a wild, man. You get like saying, I mean, the content we're providing, man, is awesome, fucking amazing content, man. But like some people just ain't gonna get it, bro. Like I'd be at work joking around with one of the shorties at work. I'm like, yo, you not woke, and she'd be laughing and shit, but she's really not. Like I'd be saying certain shit to her, and I gotta be careful because she's white. And so I tread lightly. But at the same time, like you really not woke. Like some of the shit I be saying is facts, it's the common sense shit. But so at the end of the day, man, when we come like to preaching messages and shit, like we gonna preach to the people that are ready to receive it, bro. Like we like trying to convince. Like I'm past the days of trying to convince somebody to shift their thinking.
Common sense is an acquired taste, man.
Yeah, that's true, right? You gotta put your finger on it. Like I don't know, it tastes a little funny. That shit a little different than what I'm used to seeing and hearing and believing. I don't know if I want to touch that common sense shit, right?
Yeah, so I might lose friends on Facebook.
Right? Right?
Can't do that.
Really quick before I end my piece, man. Like I was at work, so y'all know that shit that's coming out on Netflix. Altered carbon or whatever that shit is, where they inject consciousness.
Yeah.
I'd be at work.
That joint. I got to binge on that joint.
Yeah, like I'll be at work telling motherfuckers, yo, this shit is. You think it's a show? It's a show, but they telling you what's gonna fucking happen. Like this shit is real, dog. And I gotta digress because sometimes y'all know I get real passionate, right? It's like these motherfuckers ain't getting it. They sitting there laughing and joking like this shit is a game. No, these motherfuckers, this is shit. This is how they expose people to shit, dog. Like I'm talking about the pedophilia. This shit was back on in the 80s. Like they putting this shit out there to see how people react to it. That's what the fuck they're doing. And they get the reaction in 10, 15, 20 years. That shit could be going on right now. But believe it or not, that shit is gonna be here sooner than later, man. So, yeah, man. I don't know. There's certain conversations you got to be careful you having with because people will think you're fucking crazy. Well, that's how they label you when you start saying this shit. Like, oh, this nigga crazy. Like, nah, I ain't crazy. I'm just woke, motherfucker. Woke niggas look crazy. I guess that's what that is. Then woke motherfuckers look crazy.
Yeah, because we got our eyes open.
Yeah.
Chubb been in his bag for like the last 6 months, my nigga. I keep that energy, bro. I did all of that shit. Yo. It's a great show. It ain't for everybody. It's for who's supposed to be. Common Sense Experience, man. Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio. And homie said check out for Spotify coming soon. We're just trying to grow and keep it pushing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? 2 fingers means peace. We'll see y'all next week. We out.
Your mama.
Easy.